very much, Stefania. It's good to know we can have both cash and control. And our next speaker has a little shorter speech to do. It's one of those speeches which gets a lot of people into Toastmasters. Go out there, haven't really done a lot of public speaking, and somebody asks you, wedding coming up, would you like to be the best man? Would you like to give a little speech? People think, no big deal, no problem, we'll just go up there and do it. And then after a while they say, oh, it'll be a small party, don't worry, 200, 300 people, no more than that. And suddenly you discover you are a public speaker, no idea quite what to do. So Phil needs a little bit of our help today in going through his wedding speech. Please join me in welcoming Phil.
Appreciate it. Hello, Toastmasters, guests, Mr. Toastmaster. Do appreciate the opportunity to go, like I said, off a little bit of what you guys normally do with the manual speeches and be able to give this one. So with that, I'm just going to jump into it. Be a little bit more of a role play situation, I guess, because I'm going to act like I'm actually at the wedding, and we're just going to go from there. So. I just want to thank everybody for coming out here today, celebrate this moment for Fred and Megan. I know it's been a couple years for some of our college buddies, as well as our high school friends, and obviously we get carried away in our lives. It becomes more difficult to hang out and interact with people, so I appreciate it a lot, and I know they appreciate it too. So how do I describe Fred? Obviously, all you guys have somewhat of a personal relationship with him. I've known him for about 10 years now. He's one of my best friends. I've gotten to know him really closely. So the one thing that I've seen within him that separates him from maybe typical friends that you might come across within your life is that time and time again, he always seems to put his feelings and his agenda, what's ever going on within his life, behind that of his friends. And he's really concerned with what's going on within their lives. And that's just something nowadays, with most people, you don't really get that. So without a doubt, that's why he's one of my best friends. I haven't known his fiancée as long, but from what I've seen within her too, personality-wise, it seems like she's spot on as well with what Fred has as a person, and I think that's what makes him such a great match. So just want to congratulate them. I want to thank you all again for coming out here today to celebrate this moment. Thanks. That's it.
Thanks very much, Phil.
And our next speaker is our founder, and he has been here since the beginning, Tim Wilson.
You people who are doing work with the consulting side, with the audit side, with the business side and the client side, you people have jobs, and just go to your managing partner of your respective organizations. We'll tell you which companies you now work for. You people who are internal support, mailroom, certain secretaries, people who aren't affiliated with any particular projects, you people do not have jobs anymore, and you need to find them, and you are fired immediately. Meeting adjourned. And with those words from the managing partner, Arthur Anderson, on May 6, 2002, when Arthur Anderson was indicted, I discovered that I no longer had a job. You ever have a lot of free time suddenly you didn't expect? Kind of a good feeling at first. You're thinking, hey, I can do anything I want. And that's kind of the way I was. Left, got my things together, went back home, and I could do anything I wanted. And I had a good time a couple of days. Pretty soon that phone would be flying off the cradle, and I'd be back in the job. Meantime, I'm going to kick back and relax. No pressure, no worries, no problem. I'm hireable. I've been doing a job for 7 years. doing a good job. Somebody out there is going to appreciate that. So the first week, no problem. Things were good. That second week, a little bit nerve-wracking. And by the third week, well, the resumes were out there, things were on LinkedIn, everything was out there for everybody, but nothing really was quite coming back that I could actually call a definite lead. It began to get a little bit disheartening. You ever have that happen? You build up to something and it just doesn't quite pan out the way you wanted it to? It was like that. And the thing was, because there was no leads, there was no opportunities, nothing was happening, I figured, why am I really getting up so early? See, I usually got up at 7:30 in the morning, like when I had a job. I didn't have a job, it just started to seem silly. So 7:30 a.m., that was too early. 8 a.m. And that was good for that month. Next month, 8 a.m. became 9. 9 a.m. became 9:30. You ever have time kind of slip away from you? Yeah, it happens. When you're out of work, you discover something. There's really nothing to anchor your week. It just kind of, the days just go by and by and by. You start losing track of time, and 9:30 became 10, and then by 3 or 4 months into it, I didn't have a morning. I kind of woke up at 11:30, 12, something like that. Became kind of the normal way to do things. Now, I was still out there. I still had a friend, Bob. Bob was employed, he had a job, he was doing fine, and he'd send me leads. We'd talk regularly. And one day I got a call from my friend Bob. Hey Bob, how you doing? I said, Tim, I got an opportunity for you. Now, nothing definite, but I got a guy and he wants to have an informational interview with you. Wants to sit down, talk things out. Wow, that's great. Now, don't get overexcited, Tim. It's not that big a deal, nothing definite. No, Bob, this is really great. I'm excited about this. This is wonderful. So what I have to do is, now, 9 a.m. Gotta be 9 a.m. 9 a.m. tomorrow wants to meet for breakfast. Can you do that, Tim? Yeah, I can sure do that. I'll be ready. Thanks. The day went by like any other. The next day, I woke up. You ever get a really bad feeling about something? Like you make a really bad mistake. You're not quite awake enough to know what that mistake was, but you know it's pretty bad. Anybody? That was kind of my feeling too. I shot bolt upright in the bed, and I started to kind of shake all over. I started to sweat too, which is really weird because I don't sweat. And as I was sitting there shaking, I forced my head to look over at the clock beside my bed. And it was 11 a.m. And the phone rang a third time. And I ran over. Hello? Hi, Bob? Hi, how are you doing? Tim, where were you? I slept in. I'm sorry. I missed it. Can we postpone this and do it later? Tim, there is no later. This guy is really mad. Really mad. And he's mad at me too because I recommended you. Now what happened? Well, I kind of overslept. Can we reschedule this or do this later sometime? Or Tim, can't reschedule, can't redo it. This guy's important. He's got stuff to do. What time do you get up normally anyway? Well, 11 or so, maybe 12, 9:30 in a good day. Tim, you can't do that anymore. you've got to get up at 7:30, so when anything happens, you're going to be ready for it. And tell me, can you do that? Yeah. Yeah, Bob. I can do that. That's why I learned the importance of getting up. I started getting up earlier after that. 11:30 became 11, became 10, and pretty soon I was back to that 7:30 a.m. I made sure I did that every day. Don't make my mistake. Make sure you're always ready. Make sure you're always prepared. Live each day so you're ready for when that opportunity comes in. Because when that opportunity comes along, if you're not up to receive it, you're not up to get it, you're not awake for it, it'll pass you right on by. And now we come to the evaluation portion of our meeting. And with our first evaluator, we have Prez evaluating Eddie.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, distinguished guests, and especially you, Eddie. Engaging beginning. Audience involved with a relevant question. What makes our club special? Relevant, immediately, everybody raises hands. And you, Eddie, allowed everybody who desired to volunteer to express, to participate. Acknowledge every person. Great job. Another strength of Eddie's speech, I believe, was the power of three. Your body has 3 points. It shows 3 benefits of our Yahoo group. And you allowed equal amount of time. It wasn't short on time, it wasn't long on time on any of the points. It was very well balanced. Another strength, of course, is the relevance. Eddie's topic was about Toastmasters. We are a group of Toastmasters. Moreover, Eddie's topic is about our Yahoo group. It engaged me. And you had an element of motivation. About, I love this ability to plan for success. Sign up for your next page. Very well done. Moving to the constructive side. In the beginning, you had the image projected behind you. And when you start your introduction, I was slightly disengaged. I was kept looking at the screen. I was thinking, how can we prevent that from happening? And I said, why don't keep the flag above? That way nobody knows that you are giving a visual aid speech. And you can simply say, fellow Toastmasters, behind this flag lies the key, the effective key to our club's success. And then you can simply take off the flag and then you have an element of surprise. So suspense and surprise. Another suggestion for improvement will be to stay on the left side of the visual aid. Now I know that may be tough, especially when you have cable and a phone, so I would suggest maybe using a PowerPoint with a remote. You can simply take visuals, snapshots from the website and use a PowerPoint. That would also help your eye contact, because it's hard to maintain eye contact and play with the phone. Final suggestion for improvement would be to reiterate the 3 points in your conclusion. There were great benefits. Wrap up, reiterate them at the end, and encourage the people one more time to go and sign up. Thank you for inspiring and encouraging me to go more often on that Yahoo group and sign up for more speeches. I look forward to your next speech. Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster.